And we're back live. It's Venomisto, moving the meter, LOUDVERSE, dance music for the 22nd century. You know what it is, what it do, what it does, what it did. So how's everybody doing out there tonight? I didn't mean to sound that sad. There we go. Yeah. And so we're back. Gonna get into a little stream tonight. Just kind of messing around. You know how we do it. If you haven't been following along, we just kind of goof off, produce some music, talk some shit, play some keyboards. Been looking at some 360 cameras. I think I might cop one of those puppies. That'd be pretty cool, right? So without further ado, let's hop into what we've been working on lately, which is this Havana remix. Camila Cabello, about to drop her debut on the 18th. So we definitely want to have this ready for then. I think since last time we were on stream together, a lot of things have happened. So I will pull up my little checklist here, if you will. Got some good stuff. So I broke up my checklist into audio, lighting, video, mixing, mastering, design, distribution, social. Holy shit, I probably shouldn't show all that. Now, in any case, I broke it up into those categories. I think that makes some good sense as far as what I need to do to get this track done. I forget when I created this, on January 3rd. That's right around when I started working on this track, actually. Maybe a couple days after. So in any case, there's some good stuff here. What I was thinking about is last night I started to make the bass a little bit bouncier because the kick is sounding pretty good, I think. But, you know, it's got a better EQ, and I did some other stuff on the kick. But I think what will even make the kick sound better is if it's not competing with the bass. So we can do a little A/B listening test to the original bass part that's pretty predominant throughout the track. I really don't do a whole lot with the bass. And then the bouncy bass part. Before that, maybe for any new viewers that are tuning in, why don't I go ahead and play the track all the way through so we can see where we stand. As you can see, I did do some lighting, and I am working on a video, so pretty excited about that. I think the lighting is... It's pretty amateurish, honestly, but it's more just a proof of concept. I got some feedback already that I use red way too much. So red should not be part of my main palette. But I'll stop blabbing. Let's listen to the song. We'll do an A/B test on the bass, and then we'll get into actually messing with that bass and rolling it out through the rest of the track. So let's do it.
Something about
comped that the other night on stream. No, these timbales are jacked up. That triangle though. Nice, so that's what we got. That's the track all the way through, but they don't hear me though. So let's take a look at the bass. What measures was it? What measures were it? 89 to 97 is where I added it. All right, so 89 to 97. I'm gonna shut off the. There's a problem in the piano part right here. Yeah, there's clearly a problem in the piano part right there. I know I'm gonna do this. Hold on. So duplicate this puppy. Let's just have this guy be the all-seeing, all-knowing piano montuno master. Make this puppy blue. So then we know there's a problem in this pre-chorus, so copy. I'm going to bring it up into the master there. And then I can just go ahead and Command E to splice that out, hit 0. Is it going on with the bass? What is that? Low. That's very low. Yeah, it's right here in any case. It's 93 to 97. Okay, so hold on. I want to play you guys something. Check this out. Straight bass and drums. Raise it up. I'm definitely going to do a VIP mix of this. But in any case, it's pretty dope. So here you can see I offset the bass notes. So let's listen to these 4, and then we'll listen to these 4, and you can get an idea for before and after. So not my most amazing bass work or sound or anything like that, but it's got a nice bouncy feel to it. Whereas this one, you can see I'm starting the note right on the 1. The kick is not knocking as much as it could. Well, it's not exactly. It's not bouncing as much. So let's do a little, let's throw a little dot right there. Guess 1 back. There we go. I'm thinking this one could be a little kind of doop. But then what if I kind of copied that and put it down? Doo-doo. Cool, so I'm digging that. So why don't I keep kind of, I like the first 2, so I'm going to take these out. Actually, I'm going to take this out. I'm going to copy and paste this in. Then I'm just going to take these out, and I'm going to copy and paste this in. So I clearly didn't copy and paste them properly. All right, I didn't copy them. Let's go to narrow. We don't need it to be that narrow. That will help us get the right selection from a zoomed out view. That's still not right. What are we doing wrong here? Copy. Maybe we'll copy these again. Are the lights distracting people? Let me know. That could be dope. Probably right here, though. Now this could be dope right on it. Because I mean I have a sidechain going. Maybe make this a little bit longer. Not that long. Let's see how the automation's going. Yeah, I'm not really getting the ending though. I think that's a little bit much. Maybe make these louder. Cool, I'm digging that. Let's review the automation and make sure that's good. Yeah, so you know, we want to make sure that we spent time on this automation. We move over because basically we're offsetting all the notes that are around the 1B. Like her. And I know this isn't the most forceful bass sound. I could do a lot more to make it really bump, but if you listen to the rest of the track, I mean, this is about live instrumentation and whatnot, so I don't really want the bass to hit that much because it will take away from the rest of what we're doing. So let's see where the rest of the track stands, because I'm a little bit lost with so that is pretty much the bass line I'm using everywhere. Let's start plopping that in. Hell yeah. Okay, let's hear how this sounds. It's pretty aggressive compared to what I was doing. Take that note out. Actually, or just move it. Oops. What did that just do? Ah, shit. We want that device there. For this one, let's just make this go down an octave. I think I can make the bass louder now. It's not competing as much. Love it. So this is an issue right here. Damn. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's take the vocals out again and let's see what's going on with this part, the pre-chorus. That's good, but maybe I can offset. Maybe on this one too, go like... Then this final one. A little effect on the bass. Okay, so this can be a standard verse. Yeah, I'm loving this bass. we're gonna comp the piano probably tonight also. I've got 2 live takes all the way through that we can use. Ay caramba. Yeah, so this is whack. All right, so what this I'm going to do, I'm going to take the first 3/4 of the pre-chorus and copy that in because that has our new bouncy bass, but then the last one, and then just move this one so it comes in, and then has this part. So maybe we can just do the same effect here. Turn off the melody for a moment. Go up an octave there, probably. I don't know if I like the chime there. We'll see. We'll mark this puppy for death. Throwing a little black mark on it. Dope. So I guess we need one more of these. Let's make sure we copy over the automation. Duplicate. Maybe we can copy this part too back here. The little... Make sure we're on fucking C. What the hell is going... Yeah, we want to be on C, obviously. Maybe we can copy this little pattern for the outro. For the ending there. For the outro, rather. Little bass. Oh. Track panning, automation. Yeah, I just like it to hear. Nice, yeah, I dig that. What do you guys think? Cool, that's pretty groovy. Let's start to throw back in some other stuff and hear a couple different parts here. Let's hear this trumpet lead. Put that nice reverb on this trumpet. All right, so let's take a quick break. So what we're going to go ahead and do is a little new segment called Google Trends, where I'll pull up Google Trends here, and we'll just randomly pick something. So I get a generator for this, but I don't have it hooked up. All right, so I'm gonna get like 100 things open, and I'll scroll randomly up and down. I'm going to close my eyes, and then I'm just going to land on something and write a 5-minute song about it. Just jam out on that as a topic. All right, so Katy Perry, American Idol, Luke Bryan, Lionel Richie, Ryan Seacrest. What the fuck is this bullshit? So, well, let's see. Let's go to Rolling Stone. Luke Bryan joins Katy Perry and Lionel Richie as a judge on the new season of American Idol. I actually just lost a bet about Luke Bryan the other night. I bet somebody that I saw him live with Kid Rock and at Fenway Park. It was my friend had tickets, and who else was the other guy that I liked? Thomas Rhett. That dude was pretty good. I'm not a big country guy, but it was good. Kid Rock put on a sick show, and I thought it was Luke Bryan. Apparently it's Jason Aldean, so I lost that bet. So they're judges. All right, that's cool. So I guess I was going to kind of weigh into, if the timing had been different, Luke Bryan might have been a contestant on American Idol. Instead, the Georgia native will be one of the show's new judges when the reboot of the singing competition premieres on ABC in March. That's so nice, Luke. Meeting with reporters at the Television's Critics Association press tour in Pasadena on Monday, alongside returning host Ryan Seacrest. His fellow judges, pop star Katy Perry and R&B legend Lionel Richie. I didn't mean to turn it into like a slam poetry reading of the article, but we'll go with it. And the show's producers, Brian recalled moving off to Nashville as American Idol was taking off in the early 2000s. This is such bullshit. I just remember once I got my record deal, I was like, gosh, it would have been pretty awesome to have had that opportunity to try out and start with that platform. Fucking BS. What a BS platform that is. So I guess I can weigh in on this. You know, my monitor's hella bright right now too. So I'm old school, man. Fuck this American Idol bullshit. I'll just come out and say it. I think, you know who's got a good opinion on it is Bob Lefsetz too. This isn't, how many American Idol winners can be remembered? So they're doing this reboot. There's fucking, America's Got Talent, X Factor, Look What You Made Me Do, Dance Revolution. I don't know what the hell this crap is. Occasionally I've seen them. There's obviously some talented performers on it, but it's flavor of the month. It's not going to last. They're going to come out. People are going to forget about them tomorrow because a lot of them, they're not composing their own songs. Again, talented ass performers for sure. But it's just a big factory just churning out, shit for people to consume. And I can see it. You get into it, you get a dog in the fight, so you want to pull for them, and that now you can vote, and you text in and you vote, and is he going to make it this week? It's the whole kind of Survivor model of getting voted off the island, or you're coming to Vegas with us. Like, I get it. That's exciting. It's not for me, but I can get why people are interested in it. But I think as a musician and as somebody that values what I do as an art form and values what my colleagues and peers do as an art form, well, I don't want to say I find it deeply offensive. That's what I was going to say. But it's just watered down bullshit is what it is. Even bless their hearts. They're making money. I don't want to come off like a hater. Seacrest, he's tapped into something that fucking people just love this guy. And, Katy Perry and Lionel Richie, obviously big time heavy hitters in the game. So it will be interesting. I'll probably try and catch a couple or just catch a piece of it because it is interesting. They're bringing the old school R&B guy. They're bringing the kind of mid-aughts to present day pop star. And then they're bringing the country star. So you can see they're pandering to the different audiences, and they get a white male, they've got a female, they've got a black male. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's it's good. Mix it up. Have different backgrounds that different demographics can relate to. Certainly different music genres. They all have a big time pedigree. So there's something to be said for pulling together those people into one. I just question whether or not there's actually going to be anything of musical substance happening, which I don't think so. But hey, we'll see. This has turned from a freestyle jam session into just a rant, but that's all right. Well, we somehow stopped on my two favorite colors for lights, green and purple, so that's a plus too. And that's been Google Trends. We'll work on that segment. If you guys haven't gone over to my website, you should go check that out, venomisto.com. Dance music for the 22nd century. See, that's so true. American Idol is dance music for the 21st century. But that shit is hella 2018. See, I'm trying to take it to the next level here. Just that's my natural character. So, you can check out some of the tracks off my last EP. You can get into it. Got some tutorials up here. But I'll stop promoting my own shit. You sign up for my newsletter. No spam, just jam. So if you guys want to check it out, go see. Soon to be coming. Got a new track in the works that will be coming out this month that I'm super excited about. If you've been following along on stream for a while, you've probably heard it or seen me working on it. But what do you say we get back on into the track that we were working on and get a little bit more done? So shifting gears again. We get this nice bumpy bass part going on, which I'm digging for sure. Now, I played it for my buddy last night too because we were just messing around, and he's like, oh, nice. It's a little bit more dead-mousey. Not that that's a bad thing. So he said it in a good way, which that's cool. Dead Mouse has those nice bumpy bass lines. Pardon me, I wasn't trying to do it like that, but especially when you cut out the melody and the vocals and the percussion and bump the BPM up to 119. It's got VIP mix written all over it, so I'm going to definitely do a variation production. So this feels good. We can check something off. Take the, it's really the 93 to 97, not like it matters, but and update remaining bass parts. So we went ahead and did that. Sweet. I got to remove red lights. I'm actually not going to do this. I was going to go through the automation and remove the red lights, but that's the automation I did. I've already got video recorded of me soloing and doing other stuff with the red lights. So it is what it is. I'll be more cognizant to use red lights sparingly in the future. Automate EQ on clave, add drum fill, add back in timbale fills. Yeah, we took a lot of those timbale fills out, which were sounding dope. What was I gonna do? We could comp. Oh, I know. Let's get the trumpet. Let's finalize the trumpet lead comp and let's comp the piano live. So let's see if I can get this done in something like a half an hour seems reasonable. All right, cool. So on the trumpet lead, I want to do an effect that I guess I kind of came up with called the TIE Fighter effect. I'm sure I took the idea somewhat from somebody, but the idea is, so I'm doing a pitch bend. Let's take a look at the envelope. The envelope. I don't say envelope. So I got a pitch bend here that I did, and at the end of the note, I bring it back. But now I'm going to do another thing. I do this in Wanderlust at the end of the main keyboard lead. So 3 things. Pitch bend down, high pass away, and spread it somehow in the stereo field. So the main thing I want to do is add the high pass filter. So I'm going to add an auto filter to this track. I'll switch it into high pass mode. I'll lower the resonance all the way, and I'll lower the frequency all the way. I'm going to click the device on, open up a new lane for this, and I'm going to automate it. So I don't want the whole device on. It just doesn't really make sense. I like to hit B for this case to switch into draw mode. So I'll turn it on right before I need to do this lick, and then I'll turn it on after this lick. I'll turn it off after this lick is done. No use taking processing power for something that's not going to be used because it's all the way down at 26 hertz. So now that I'll click the frequency to, as we can see over here, this is the filter cutoff, so it adjusts the filter's frequency. So we can hear. So I can adjust that. So now that we've clicked it, I'm going to click this plus to open in another lane. Not a swim lane, man. And then let's start automating it away. You know, one thing that I want to do, why don't I get this, switch the notes. Let me get this. I'm not going to put it, I was going to put it right on the beat, but I'm not going to do that. So let's, we'll start high passing it away, and we want to time it right so you can probably still hear the very ending when it gets back to the main note that I'm going for. So maybe something like. Yeah. I could probably lower the velocity of this note a little bit too. It's a little obnoxiously loud. Okay, and I forgot one thing. We also want to crank the verb. So I got this nice, I don't need 2 of those. I've got this nice waves convolution reverb on it. The IRL. This thing's dope. Got the Knights Hall. It's a medium-sized concert hall. It's a friggin' nice convolution reverb. I've got a big library of impulse responses, like 40, 50 gigs worth, that actually model. They actually model the different rooms by like measuring how things reverberate, how a standard sound reverberates off the surfaces, and then you can bring it in and add it as a very realistic sounding reverb on your own music. So I don't know a ton about how they work, but that's the general gist, and they're friggin' dope. They're pretty processor heavy, but it's nice because you can, like on my Budokan track, I'm using an impulse response file that's actually modeled after that concert hall. So I'm playing a bass solo in it, and I brought in crowd noise from Budokan too. So it's pretty cool to get that level of authenticity in something that I'm just making from my studio. So, but in any case, what we want to do is also, I forgot, as part of the TIE Fighter effect, we need to blast the reverb up and get it really washed out. Probably even higher earlier. Yeah, maybe kind of. I don't know. Yeah. And then maybe I'll pop the pong. Nice. Probably not that high. Nice. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I don't think I need to do the stereo spread. It's pretty out there as it is. So a couple things I did on this. We comped this on stream. I think it was Sunday night. But then another thing I was doing last night was I'm automating, because I was like, should I add another percussion part or whatever? But on this Kabasa, I just kind of crank up the gain. So for the first part, it comes up 2 dB. For the actual lead, it comes up to 3 dB. And I've got this little piece. So I definitely want to add another little fill here on drums, but I add a little ping pong as we get into it, and the Kabasa's real, which I think gives it a nice driving straight ahead type feel that can carry it with basically the trumpet being the only main part that's there. Yeah, I think I'm actually going too high on the auto filter, on the high pass. Yeah, I'm going too fast with it or something. Or maybe... Maybe I should raise the velocity. No. I think what's actually happening is that I'm coming in with this too early, so... Yeah, something like that. This was played by hand, as you can tell. So this is really changing it, but... Let's get really nourished. Oops. That's pretty close to what I want it to be. Maybe I could even go a little bit lower, like... Pretty fucking close. I think I need to hear it with a fresh set of ears, but that might just be a cop-out. But yeah, I'm kind of getting ear fatigue on that one part. So, interesting. So why don't we go through and let's kill the vocals, and we're going to listen to the different piano parts, and then we're going to try and just basically comp together the good parts from the bad parts. So I'll bring these two up because these are the two that we want to use. We'll just go part by part. I mean, in some ways, I think this one sounds better. Feels a little rushed, don't it? I don't love that, so maybe I'll actually have to do a punch in, but... This one's higher energy, so I'm going to use this one by default. So right there was a duck. But we'll bring this guy in. Now let's hear this one there. Ducks abound. Oh, right. Hey, well, you know, ducks are part of life. That's dope. I like that. This one we're going to have to bring down a little bit. This one's, yeah, because I recorded it at a louder thing. Maybe even like 9 dB. Okay, so that's just a softer part. I don't know why I stopped. Copy this guy. Just kind of comp these together. We'll do the heavy. You know what? I'll go in and crossfade it afterwards. The trumpet's out of tune because this fucking... I explained it on stream the other night. It's this thing if you don't end the clip with it, yada, yada, yada. I don't want to explain it again. like that part right there. So let me see how this sounds. Let the trumpet have its day, you know. That could sound good how I'm kind of skipping notes. Yeah, so probably what I'll do is I'll take this whole part. I like the energy better, but then I'll switch out. Let's hear this. I need the do-do-do-do. This one definitely, I worked on it. This is recorded from the Nord. That's why it's audio. Yeah, this one though. We could probably do a little something with the ping pong on this right here. Part of the song. Try this. We'll just try the last little bit from the first take. The second take, we'll try this. Is that a little rushed? Yeah, okay, so we'll go with this one. A lot of purple and pink. Nice. I think that's pretty good. So we'll probably want to mess with the compression on this and a little bit more. There's not a whole lot of effects. Yeah, I am side chaining it just because there's a lot going on in the melody between the synth strings and the glue compressor. Actually, that reminds me, I gotta take a video of record synth strings video. Trumpet's done. Cool. So right here, I think I have to edit this though. I'm slightly behind. Let's see if this is going to be possible without jacking everything up. So let's switch to triplet grid and then eighth notes. I mean, pardon me, it's pretty locked in, no? That's probably actually all I need to do is those two little warps. Nice. Yeah. Coolio. Yeah, I think so on the piano what we're going to want to do is crossfade it. Put it all in the little crossfades, but that's pretty tedious. I won't do that on stream. I'm going to go through and take care of that. I'll go ahead and save this puppy. So we get a nice little piano take that we comped from 2. Again, you know, not spending a ton of time doing this because it's a remix / cover. I want to get it out very soon. So kind of moving at a certain level of quality, and that's fine for what I'm doing. I think the track has been gotten good feedback so far, so we'll see where it goes. Going to call it a stream. It's 11 on the dot in my neck of the woods. Hey, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Twitch, or like this on Facebook so you can follow along. We do a stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday night. Try and keep moving the meter. Not lull anybody to sleep, but fire some shit up, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, if you loved it, tell your friends. If you hated it, tell your enemies. It's Venomisto, dance music for the 22nd century. LOUDVERSE. Till next time, hasta luego, atalago, abiento, peace.